Baylor has hired Western Kentucky defensive line coach and run game coordinator Carson Hall as a new outside linebackers coach at Baylor. And I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. He actually played at Georgia from 2014 to 2017. So a little bit of time period with Kirby Smart. And I'm going to look at the background here and then discuss. And I apologize if I'm looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Of course, he did help Georgia to 3 bowl games, including the 2018 Rose Bowl and the CFP semifinal, where Georgia beat Oklahoma in double overtime to advance to the championship game. 2018, he was at Valdosta State as a grad assistant, and he worked with the outside linebackers. And Valdosta State that year won the Division II title. So literally helping Georgia to the title game his senior year. Then he went to a coaching role and got them a championship. At least assisted them. Now, 2019 to 2020, he was at Illinois as a grad assistant. Spring 2021, he was at LSU as a grad assistant slash assistant defensive line coach. 2021 to 2022, he was at Georgia, his alma mater, as a grad assistant and assistant defensive line coach. 2023 to 2024, he was an assistant coach. And he worked with defensive line. He only got the promotion of run game coordinator back earlier this month. So of course it featured the first bowl game for Illinois in 5 years in that time period when he was at Illinois. And of course in 2022, Georgia went undefeated, including the SEC title and the Peach Bowl win, 65-7 win and a national title over TCU. One of the most dominant performances in bowl game history. Of course, that was that time when Georgia only lost 1 game out of 30, 2021 and 2022. And in 2021, of course, Georgia went 12-0, lost to Alabama in an SEC title game. But then Georgia beat Michigan and Alabama for the revenge game for the national championship, 33-18. And while he was at Georgia, he helped coach a room of elite defensive linemen, including first-round picks Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Trayvon Walker, Nolan Smith, and Devontae Wyatt. He did help a strong defense at Western Kentucky in 2023. His first season coaching the defensive line overall, Western Kentucky was 7th nationally in turnovers, 11 fumbles recovered, and 15 interceptions, which was ranked 15th in the nation in just the interceptions part. While ranking 35th nationally in passing efficiency defense. And defensive tackle Hosea Wheeler was named All-Conference, while McCray, as in Deontay McCray, earned freshman team honors. Okay, this past year, the 2024 defensive line for Western Kentucky was led by first team All-Conference standout Hosea Wheeler, who led the league in defensive tackles in tackles from a defensive tackle, and was also named to the Lombardi Award watch list. In addition, defensive lineman Dallas Wheeler and Deontay McCray earned honorable mention All-Conference status. So as you could tell, he could help a already, and like what he did already in terms of coaching. And I get some of it when he was a grad assistant, but still, he had a small part in it. In 2024, of course, this past year, of course, that they get to the conference, they earned a berth in the Conference USA title game in the Boca Raton Bowl. The Hilltoppers were fourth in the league in scoring defense, allowing 24.6 points per game, and only allowed 20.1 points per game versus their league peers. In Western Kentucky, ranked fourth in the league in sacks and third in turnovers this past year. And Carson Hall was named to the 30 under 30 list of up and coming coaches by 247 Sports this year. So he's heralded, as you could tell, but because he was on that list. So welcome to Baylor, Carson Hall. So now we're going to wait and see what Baylor does in the transfer portal from here, whether it's like this transfer portal period or the next. And I don't think there's any more subtractions necessarily. And granted, I know Dominic Richardson did enter a transfer portal, but he was no longer part of the team because Dave Aranda mentioned that. So, and of course, there might be some medical retirements potentially. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but those things do exist, and that could happen in the spring. So, besides the transfer portal, losses and additions. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens. I'm excited what he's going to do. Honestly, and I do think he's going to help. And I can't wait what he does with these guys here at Baylor. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 700 subscribers, of course, ultimate goal. It's 1,000 more. Some money after this course. Like a video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithms. More people see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And after watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well. And I actually noticed on his social media accounts that he changed his bio before the announcement. So it's kind of like, okay, something's gonna happen eventually, and I just didn't feel like it at the time to mention it until it's official. Just telling you all the truth, because what if that was not accurate? But at the same time, why would he change his bio when it was like expected that he was going to be at Baylor? So, and it was first reported by 247 on that report, like over the weekend. So now it's official in all this. Until there's somebody else, if somebody else is gone, on the staff, I think the Baylor football staff is complete.